Somebody epically failed, Pat.
Hello?
Hello, everybody.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, no. This is bad.
Pat, you look frozen.
Are we back now?
Yeah, the screen was playing live on YouTube Black.
Yeah, we're up
What was
live
it?
now.
Yeah, we're live. We've been live for a minute.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I was saying. The screen was playing black on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
It showed the intro and then it just went black.
Oh, that's weird. All right. Well, what's up, everybody?
Hey.
What's going on, man? What's going on?
Like, the internet literally just came back on, and now it's on my computer, so, like, I might try to switch over there. So, give me a minute. You guys talked amongst yourselves.
What's up, everybody in the chat? Let's see who's out there. Evan's out there. Sean's out there. William's out there. What's going on, guys? Everybody having a good weekend?
Hey, Sean. Hey, everybody. What's up? Long time no see.
No kidding, man. I thought you were like ghosting everybody. Like you broke up with us and everything, you know?
No, just work has been killing me for real. It's just been every other Sunday, or every Sunday, I'm on a shift that I just can't make it. I'm sorry, guys.
Let me explain this to you, Mike. When you don't show up, it's kind of like we're dating a girl with a flat butt and we break up, and then every time we eat pancakes, we just cry because we miss her.
So what you're saying is you miss my fat bottom.
No,
flat bottom. Flat. Well, you know, it's good to be missed.
Oh. Well, you been hunting any?
Every day I've hunted. Mostly because I can't make it to the shack. I've been doing remote FT8 into the shack. So it's but I've been keeping up with one a day. Yeah, for sure.
Good deal, man. Good deal. Yeah, I've been keeping up with activating one a day. So
I see that.
One or four, whatever.
It's just now it's become a lot easier with that new POTA upload.
If it's under 10 activations, it's the same because it's one digit, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's how I kind of felt bad because I've only got 2 today. My back is really hurting. We had a really bad storm here yesterday. I was actually gone. I was out activating in another state, and I had a couple more parks to do, and I got the message like, it's flooding bad. You probably want to come back. So, I get back, and yeah, it was flooding pretty bad, and there was like these huge logs in my driveway, and I went to go moving them around, and yeah, my back's feeling it pretty good. So
yeah, I've been hurting from my shoulder, but it's not from work. I'll tell you that.
yeah, mine was from moving logs, and then on top of that, I didn't have power for close to 24 hours. So pretty much all my groceries that I just got for the weekend the other day, yeah, they suck now. So
ouch. Well,
but I got Dr. Pepper. I got Dr. Pepper, so I got DB.
H2O. So what's new with you guys? I mean, aside from regular stuff, did you by any chance get to use that POTA the upload on when it was beta?
Yeah.
Did they give you that? Yeah. I figured they would give it to the guys who do the most activations.
Yeah.
I feel that some people are going to have trouble with it.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. It looks pretty simple.
It is simple, but you know what? People can make simple shit complicated.
Now here's the thing. if you are the activator who's used to your log coordinator babying you, and every time you get something wrong, just fixing it for you, you might have a little bit of problem because, like,
Yes.
if let's say for some reason you had a busted call in there and you erased it because you were trying to fix it and you left that one call out. It'll stop your log. It won't let your log because it'll have the rest of the contact with no call sign and it'll stop it. Like,
Okay. I know they put a lot of effort into making it stupid proof.
I feel like it is, but I mean, if
But there'll be that guy out there, that one guy who is just gonna say it doesn't work, it's busted, and it's not. It's just people don't. Granted, if you use a good logbook that is POTA specific, you won't have any problems. Something like hammers, it will do everything for you. Now, some people don't like hammers. But it will do it for you, and it's interesting that a lot of.
I agree. Hammers would help you get your logs done better because it'll just delete your logs and you don't have to worry about sending them in, right?
I'm not going to go into that, but a lot of logs are now becoming more POTA specific.
Look, hammers is a great setup. I like the way it is. I like the way it works. It's got a lot of really great features, but I can't deal with the chance of losing a log, or in my case, losing a log. So I'm just going to stick with what ain't broke.
True. I'd like to see.
Hey, it works.
To be honest, James, I'd like to see an app that would take any log from any specific software, and you could pump it in there, and it would, just check. Was this the park? Yes. Is this how many QSOs you had? Check. Are these it would double check everything for you and spit out a POTA specific log, if you know what I mean.
I do know what you mean, but I mean technically, if you're a good activator, when you get done with your log, you should not just be, I'm done activating. Let me send this ADI in and go. I make sure and go through everything and make sure everything's taken care of.
I know you do. But I'm saying there's a lot of people out there, and I'm not going to point fingers or anything, that just, they think it's just, done and done.
And with the self-uploader, it tells you how many you're uploading. So, I mean, if something don't match, you should know right there before you even hit send.
Still, I'm sure there's going to be people out there, because you cannot beat stupid. There's no cure for stupidity. I'm sorry, that's just mindset, and I just feel that some people are going to have a hard time with it, and there goes Pat again. He's going to be in and out all night, but I know that a lot of beginners, I would say mostly, will come to problem. But the good thing is, it will teach them, and they will learn.
I mean, to me,
hopefully,
it's actually easier because normally, what I would do is I would, if I'm in a park that I got Wi-Fi, I'll hotspot to my laptop anyway. So when I'm done at a park, I typically go ahead and upload to QRZ right then as soon as I'm done. And then once I do that, I hit export, and it goes to Logbook of the World. There, I've got a copy on my computer, a copy on QRZ, and a copy. But then I would go home and make sure that the log was 100% before I sent it to POTA. So now I just go over the log right then and there, and I export it, and it's already setting at POTA before I'm pulling out of the parking lot.
Do any of you use Adif Master?
I do.
I don't.
Yeah. It's a
I
great
use
tool
it.
to go into your ADI and just check everything, move around, swap, copy, paste stuff.
It it
It's
the,
a bit
the,
I,
complicated at first, but it's a great
it
tool.
I agree it is, and with a lot of logging software, I would probably suggest it. But honestly, mine is so super easy to look at stuff and make sure everything's correct. Like uh, like today, I was in a hurry to get here to this stream, and the last park I did on band, I put 49 meters instead of 40 meters. So when I got done, and I pull it up, that's the first thing I see. Oh, I'm not on 49 meters.
Yeah.
So,
But like I've never had problem with hammers. Of course, I use it on iPad and I use it on a Windows tablet sort of, and I've never had a problem. So I
it's
don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna say there's no problems. Of course, every software has bugs. I mean, it's inherent. If it's software, it has bugs. Period. I mean, there's
uh,
no way around it.
and again, I'm not saying it's not a great app because it is a great app. A lot of people love it. A lot of people use it,
A lot of people swear by it, but it's
and
not.
and I gave it its chance, just so I could give a more informed opinion of it. And I really like the layout. I like how you can you don't have to type all the different park to parks. You just do the little drop down and add like if you got 3 foot and 4 foot. I like that. I love that. But the one time I use it, it done exactly what I was scared it was going to do. Whenever everybody complains, I lost that log, and yeah, luckily it was an early morning activation, and it was like 17 contacts because the band was bad, and I got 16 of those 17 back. But somewhere out there right now, there's a poor little kitty cat pod operator crying because I didn't get his log in, and I can't do that to him no more. So
Now, as a hunter, I got to tell you, I'm very impressed. I did a contact. Well, let me check. Let me quickly check. Let me bring it over here. I did a contact at 6:22, so 18:22, and at 8:42. I did the contact at 6:22. It was Kilo Zero Charlie Charlie Alpha, and at 6:42, it was on Poda.app.
all right, I'll tell you something about that. But first, is somebody playing YouTube in the background?
nope, I've got mine muted.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't even know what channel we're on.
Okay, all right. I just hear some kind of weird noise in the background. Anyway, so when I was first beta testing, the very first bug that I found and turned in was it wasn't working off UTC day. So like I did a late shift, say for example, last night. Last night after 8 my time would have been 7:03. So I did that late shift, and of course it wasn't last night. It was back when I first started, and I went to log it, and it would not let me log it. It kept giving me error message, error message, error message, and I kept trying it. I kept looking at log. Like there's nothing wrong with this log, and I reached out to my log coordinator. He's like, and I told him that, and he's like, no, it was working on UTC day. So I stayed up till after the UTC day switched, and at 12 o'clock, and I happened to be talking to one of my Patreons on a voice chat when I did it. At 12 o'clock, I hit upload. It went straight through, and I messaged the log coordinator, and the next day it worked fine so they fixed it. But it was funny because 12 o'clock, I sent that through, and at 12:06, he's like, dude, I'm showing that contact with you already. I'm like,
Yeah, it's fast. But that's going to bring another problem.
There we
What's that?
go.
And somebody posted on the comments at the Facebook POTA page that was like, now people are going to demand that when an activation ends at 6 o'clock, at 6:01, those contacts have to be on the POTA site.
Well,
you know what I mean? People are just gonna. It's people are not patient.
I absolutely listen. Like if I go camping and I have no signal whatsoever or something, yes, it does drive me crazy. I'm a numbers guy. I like the numbers to move. I love the numbers to move, and if there's a problem with numbers, I'm going to pick it out really quick. I'm on it. But when I go camping for a weekend, I have absolutely no signal whatsoever, and I've got a weekend's worth of logs. It drives me crazy. But then I get home and get signal, and I've got like 4 emails because you're right. I normally get my stuff turned in, and they're like, "Did you not turn in my QSO with you?" And I'm like,
Yeah, I get that once in a while too.
Yeah. And it's the same with, where's my award? Where's my award? Why is my award not showing up? Where's this? Where's that? People are so like impatient. Having said that, I'm waiting on an award for like 4 days. 4 days. But I'm not hey, I'm not gonna go, yeah, oh, it just popped up. All right, 200 late shift hunter. But I'm not gonna go, hey, where's my log? Oh my god, you know what I mean? Just people sometimes are just so impatient. And
tell me you've hunted more than 200 late shifts. You're a top hunter.
Nope.
What?
Nope. My numbers have been going up because of work, because I work night shift, and I've been working from work FT8 remote. That's why my numbers have been going up. Because remember that 20 meters for SSB when I was working SSB, the morning time was very bad for me. And now I'm doing midnight FT8, and as soon as it hits midnight on the UTC, which is midnight for me because I'm on UTC right now. That's my time. My local time is UTC. And I'm at work. I turn on that phone, and I'm like, ooh, let me check who's on. And as soon as it hits midnight, a bunch of FT8 comes up. But it's FT8. You don't do FT8.
I do when I'm hungry.
Much.
But it shows up, and I've been doing a lot of those late shifts that way, because I've started working the night shift, and sometimes because work sometimes is chaotic, and you don't get that chance.
There is one way to solve that problem.
Go park to park, activate.
You need to get a 40-meter antenna.
I do, but remember, the skip for me on 40 meters only works nighttime. So technically, I could do it at midnight. Yeah, technically.
Okay. Well, I happen to know a guy that's closing in on, I don't know, like 600 late shift activations or something stupid like that. I don't know how many. It's a lot.
I've actually, the funny thing, I haven't checked my standings in such a long time.
Pat's got it. He's gonna see it. It's probably like 300 or something. But I do them
for what? What am I looking at?
Look and see what my late shift. How many
Activation.
Shows that.
How many late shifts I do?
I don't think it shows you.
No, it doesn't. He has to check it himself.
Okay.
Yeah. You have a lot of rewards, though. You do have a DX Hunter. Good for you. I know. I was gonna try the.
I'm still in the top 10
live.
I'm still on the top 10 hunters for 2022, but I'm number 10. So I've been slipping, guys. I'm sorry.
All right. This is the log from the other night. I wanted to save it just for this. All right. So it shows you all the logs you've uploaded recently. Let's see. Click and drag. All right. Let's see. You don't get to see me click and drag, but
you can always click and go find it as well. There you go.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. All right. So 49 correct cannot be modified. Code of conduct. There you go. That's all it takes.
It's that easy, guys.
I mean,
so I reversed the numbers. It's 600 parks, late shift parks hunted that I'm coming up on, and it's 300 activations that I'm coming up on late shift.
And it's already accepted them. There you go.
Wow, that was quick.
Yep.
Yeah, it don't take but a second for it. Well, it technically takes about 15 seconds for it to accept them most of the time.
It may take up to 24 hours for it to fully reflect on your QSO, so people need to be aware from that.
And that is because even though that is done in, it will show up on people's QSO count, but it won't show up on their numbers until the POTA does the upload after midnight tonight.
Yep.
Yeah, the server needs to to upload the backlog.
You can also do that. You can click it and search in your files if you don't know how to click and drag. I wonder if, not that it would probably matter, but if there would be a maximum file size.
I know that the larger the file size, the
longer
longer it takes to accept it.
Process. Yeah, to process.
I'm missing a few logs. I need to go back and upload them, but whatever. Yep, that's how easy it is, guys. No excuse.
See, he's that guy y'all need to be emailing, not me. My stuff should get sent in immediately. Email that guy. So I don't care because you're in a state. You're in a state that doesn't matter to me. I got DC like a billion times.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
Now, I'll tell you what. If the Montana or Wyoming guy, the one guy that hams in those states, activates and he gets me, I will drive to his house and like, dude, you gonna log this or what?
Although you might be getting close to a worked all DC. You're probably about halfway there right now.
I'm missing 10. I'm still missing 10 off of DC.
You have to send me that list because
I know.
This week I'll probably hit up the mall.
I bet you're better off than I am, Mike. I don't think I'm that far into DC. Let's see.
Hey, Pat.
Yeah. What's that? Is that a QDX? Oh, god
Nice.
damn it. I'm still waiting on mine.
It's still in pieces.
I know, no time.
Oh, how long do you think it'd take? An hour to build? Maybe 2?
Yeah, I'm good, but not that good.
Oh.
I mean, I'm not that good.
Oh, it'll probably take me.
It's going to be a labor of love, not expediency.
Yeah.
But I've been looking into it. You can actually there's an app for your phone that you can hook up USB to it,
Shop.
and you can do FT8 something, and you can actually do it from your phone.
Huh. That's interesting. That's pretty awesome.
And they'll export ADI.
That's what certain people need.
More stuff on their phone.
Yeah.
It's actually expensive. It's like $15 or something like that.
Yeah, whatever.
Hey,
I'd spend it.
I bet I'll get my new radio together faster than you get yours together, Mike.
All it needs to do is come in.
You want to race? I'll race.
No, I won't race.
Did you order the pre-built one?
Uh-oh. Look at that.
Finally.
But still, QRP, that's the app right there.
FT
cool.
radio.
Oh, that is mine's QRP too.
Huh. Are you on iPhone? No.
No, this is Android, of course.
Yeah.
I don't do iPhone-ness.
Yeah.
But it's supposed to be really, really good. I mean,
and that
you can't see.
And that is why you have a
Yeah,
flat
the
butt.
green,
Mike.
it's like.
I have a what? A flat butt. Yeah.
Yep, that's why you got a flat butt, and we miss you when we eat pancakes.
But supposedly it works straight into it, and it'll do cat and everything. So I'm hoping to try it out. Yeah.
Because I'm looking to get like as portable as possible. So.
I'm glad Hayden pays attention to chat. What's up, Covain? What's up, Andy?
I'm trying to.
I like that. An award for every 25 correct uploads will help encourage people to get it right.
Yeah. I mean, it's not rocket science, though. Like, if you just use hammers, it fills everything out for you. That log I uploaded was from hammers.
Well,
I just hit the export ADIF button, and
if they were giving that out, I would already have the Eagle. I bet you.
Yeah. Yeah, I think like my very first activation, the log was jacked up somehow, and it made it look like a failed activation. I think there was like a wrong date on it or something.
Well, speaking of that, if you'll remember, we talked about it a couple of streams ago. That I had 3 that showed up where I had where I was doing my edit and I didn't correct the date because I was doing it late. Those are now corrected, and my log says clean and clear.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, by the end of that stream, Steve was in that stream. He actually had sent me a message. and told me what 3 I needed to correct. That way I didn't have to go through all of
I wonder if you can you self-correct yet or no?
No.
No, you can't delete any uploaded log, from what I hear.
There's like a request support button on it, so I imagine you can just hit that and be like, "Hey, something's jacked up."
I agree.
Doesn't it show you what DX countries you work for this DX hunter? Does it?
You can actually check on my stats and
really?
see what countries you have hunted. If you go to my stats, you'll see all the countries you've. No, not my stats.
Oh, there we go.
Is it my stats? Yeah, it's loading. Yeah, and I'm missing one to get to 30. I have like 29.
I only have 5.
What are you missing?
Everything that's not 29. But I do have some interesting ones. I have like Faroe Islands. I don't even remember doing that one. But I know Japan. Japan is an easy one, and I don't have it. Japan is an easy one.
I was going to say
Apparently not for me.
Yeah.
I mean, they are on every
I
single
worked
night.
Japan on FT8 on 15.
I can't get them. Every night I've been getting New Zealand, which is like around the world for me. And I get Zulu Lima 1, Bravo Quebec Delta. He's on almost every night, and it's like, boom. But I have like Serbia, Scotland. I have Alaska,
I don't even have Alaska.
Hawaii, Greece, Dominican Republic, Costa Rica, Belgium, Barbados. You know. I have 29.
Yeah, I don't have that many.
I think the rarest one is Faroe Islands.
Oh, yeah.
I'm kind of mad at you, Mike. I was on 20 meters today, and you didn't even bother to come say hi.
I can. Yeah, I've already told you. I can't beat your pileups. It's impossible. Forget about it.
I was on 20 meter. There was no pileup.
I'm sorry.
You
Mia culpa. Mia tong grand culpa.
just send them a message on
Although,
Facebook, like, "Hey, stop for DX for a minute."
although I was totally shocked because they did it to me. Like, it doesn't happen on 20 meters like it does 40. I can say, is this frequency in use? And somebody will rattle off their call sign and ask me, what park you in, James? That never happens on 20, but today I said, is this frequency in use? And he said, park to park. And I said, here we go.
I did have an interesting QSO today. Like, he was calling and he went, he's okay, he's actually a YouTuber. Oh my God. Let me check. He's a YouTuber, KB9 VBR.
Oh, yeah.
And he was like, are there any he did a park to park. Are there any more park to parks? And I went, DX? And he's like, DX, go ahead. And I'm like, Charlie United 3 Hotel Yankee. Hey, long time I haven't heard you, Mike. Hey, you're 5'5" or 5'9", whatever. And I'm like, okay, done. But it was interesting because he appealed to the DX.
Was he in Alaska?
No.
Because I know he was going to Alaska. At least I thought he was.
I don't think he was in Alaska.
What was it? What was it called? N9?
KB9 VBR.
KBI VBR. Yeah.
He's a YouTuber.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, there's
Are you
a
hunting?
N9 station in Alaska.
And he was in Wyoming.
Okay.
Ice Age Trail National Scenic Park. That's a mouthful.
Yeah. Are you hunting 13 colonies, Mike?
I tried. I honestly tried, even SSB, but they just weren't answering any DX. And I got to be honest, I did like 2, I think, on FT8, but mostly they weren't answering any DX. I think they were like, "Oh, this is states only. Keep away from our call signs." So
I'm disturbed on 2 different levels right now. One, Pat asked you if you were hunting 15 colonies, and 2, you answered.
He said 13.
15.
No, he said 13.
No, I said 13.
Watch this video. Watch this video.
I heard him say 13, but I must be dyslexic, so.
Because when you answered him, I was waiting for you to answer him with, "No, I'm hunting 13."
But it to me, it doesn't, like, you have to understand, for like most DX, it doesn't mean that much. I mean, I didn't even know until I was like, somebody was going, CQ 13 colonies or something like that, and I was like, what's that? So it's not
Well,
that common
if
for us.
if you'd have watched my live stream this week, you'd have knew about it already. I'm just throwing that out there.
I've been away from YouTube. I gotta be honest. I zero time to watch any YouTube. It's just been, but I'm on vacation, guys. I'm on vacation. Yeah, since July 1st. But I'm going away. I'm going to England in about a week, less than a week.
Doing some photo.
No, no. It's gonna be 4-star hotel, and it's gonna be a ball and chain kind of situation. So it's gonna be sightseeing and crap like that. Unfortunately.
I know what you're talking about with that ball and chain. Like my radio, it will not let me leave a park for nothing, man. It just no. You're going to activate whether you like it or not. And I'm like, yes, ma'am.
But it's going to be complicated to keep the one a day.
Because you got a remote.
Ooh. Yeah.
I got a remote, and I've been working on seeing if I can get SSB remote and CW remote. But FT8, I know it works, and I've worked out the kinks because sometimes my radio will lose connection to my computer, and I just have to reboot my computer, and then it'll start working. So it's been testing for about a month. And it works fine. I can do FT8.
Here's what you do, Mike. You get that QDX, build it real quick, and you have your phone, and just have like a wire and throw it out the hotel window. There you go.
I thought about it. But I will not trust. I will not trust 5 watts. No, I got a remote into my station, and usually I'll be running like 50 watts.
Oh man, 5 watts FT8.
I got to make sure I get those POTA numbers.
Now listen. I'm not a QRP guy, Mike. I'm not.
I know you're not.
But
it is a challenge.
Says the guy who just bought an 818.
Yeah.
817. Isn't it an 817 ND?
18.
No, mine's 18.
18? God, I could swear I saw 817.
I'm not a QRP guy. Says
there you go, 818. Okay. I stand corrected.
I'm not a QRP guy, but you said you were having problems breaking my pile up, and there's a guy that consistently breaks them on 2 or less watts. 2 or less watts.
Is he DX?
No.
Now, that's what I'm saying. And is he the guy that goes?
No, that's Kenneth. It was funny the other night. He actually threw his whole call sign out, and I said, "November 5 Hotel Alpha 59 with full call." That's what I said.
Why?
I know. How in the world I even hear him say no? And he does it as I'm calling somebody else, and it does not interrupt it in any way. So I'm not gonna get mad when he does it. It's actually cool because I'll be like, Whiskey Alpha 7 station, no. And then I go, Whiskey Alpha 7, Papa Bravo Echo, 59, 1810. November 5, Hotel Alpha, 59, 1810. It's great. I love it, man. And there's a guy in Pennsylvania, and I'm just waiting for him to one day to say, how do you know it's me? Because all he ever says is, QRP. And I'll be like, Kilo 2, Yankee, India, Yankee. and he's never once asked me, like, how do you know who I am?
Covaine's already got 8 of the 13 colonies and WM3PEN.
Is this 13 colonies like a weekend thing only?
No. Yeah, it's a week long.
It's a week
long.
7 days, yeah.
Where's my notebook?
So I got Kilo 2 Bravo and Kilo 2 Alpha. Those are the only two I have. So I need 11 more?
There's a Kilo 2 Bravo activating a park earlier. I saw that.
I think that's why I got him on FT8.
Yeah, I've got 11 and the Whiskey Mike 3 pin.
You might be able to get the British and French station pretty easy.
I
didn't even know.
I did
the
last
British
year.
station's on 20 meters right now.
I did last year on QRP, so I
the British one is on. It's actually on 20 meters right now. Is it Great Britain 13 Charlie Oscar Lima?
Yep.
GB. Yeah, I guess I'll have to work that one.
He's the only
And
one.
what do
that
I get? Did I get an award or something?
You get a certificate if you
Right
work
here.
all of them.
That's the one
Oh,
from
yeah?
last year.
You don't
Okay.
even technically need the DX ones. You just need the 13 colonies to get it.
Okay.
But I think if you get all the DX and the Pennsylvania one, you get the clean sweep certificate.
Yeah.
That's the only difference.
You know, you want to know my latest clean sweep? I'll tell you what my latest clean sweep was. Give me a second.
Kyle's close to doing the trifecta too, James.
3 years in a row?
That's
No,
No.
like
No.
sideband,
He's
data,
getting-
and CW.
Oh, CW. Oh, okay. Wow,
I put-
that's
Working all of
that's
them.
impressive.
I put out a challenge on my station, and the first person to prove to me that he done it got a challenge coin from me. So I figure Kyle's going to get it.
One of these?
Oh,
No,
nice.
that's a POTA coin. That's this. Is what you're holding up.
Yep.
Covain got most of them on 10 meters.
Oh, did you get him yet?
No. That was
Okay.
my POTA coin. One of these, but a little better quality than mine.
Nice. Okay, so my latest challenge was what was it? I got Easter Island while I was at work on FT8.
Nice.
While my boss was standing next to me.
Did you talk to this guy?
I did.
Yeah.
And my boss and I was like, "Oh my god, it's a new DX for me." And my boss was like, "What?" And I'm like, sorry, Sarge. Never mind. Nothing."
I want one of them like you got, Hayden, but I want it to be Darth Vader.
Okay.
So if you can find me a file for that, let me know, because I've been looking. I can't even find that one.
You should just search headphone holder on like Thingiverse or whatever,
Thingiverse, yeah.
I did, and I got like 42 pages
or on Yeti.
of stupid shit.
If you
But
go to
I
Yeti.org,
am
it's like a whole database.
I am 2 away from 250. My goal for this year, 50 states CW, which is going to be impossible because I haven't worked any CW in a while. But I want to get 250 DX.
50,
CC.
50
Wow.
Wait a minute.
I'm
50
2 away.
50 states regular CW or 50 states POTA CW?
No, just regular.
Oh.
Because then I can get my triple play. Because I already have 50 on digital, 50 on SSB, and I'm missing. I think I'm. I can check actually, but I'm at 248 DXCCs, so I'm pretty close to getting that 250 this year. And let me check my worked all states.
Do you have West Virginia on CW?
I probably do. I have 38 CW states already. And let me check all states. And you were asking for West Virginia?
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh, they just have it.
Yeah, I do.
Oh,
I actually do.
Okay.
I have Whiskey 3, Whiskey Fox, Stroke 8. But I'm missing some really stupid ones, but I have 38, so I'm missing the rest. So it is what it is.
Like, what are you calling stupid ones? Anything close to me?
Colorado, Delaware, Hawaii. Well, Hawaii isn't that stupid, but Iowa,
Delaware.
Idaho.
Delaware.
Delaware.
When I do Delaware in a week, I'll do UCW.
All right. North Dakota, Nevada, Oregano, South Dakota, Rhode Island, which should be pretty stupid because it's pretty close to me, and Washington, which also, well, Washington's not that close.
Washington,
Wyoming.
Washington State. Okay.
Yeah, Washington State and Wyoming. Those are the ones I'm missing. So
Yeah, I'll have to practice your call and
you want to know what hurts me? I have Hawaii on 20 meters SSB POTA, and it's not on my 20 meters SSB on LOTW.
Oof.
So I gotta say something to that guy. Say. I have it on mixed, but not on. I'm actually missing 2 for 20 meters SSB, and they are. Quickly check. I know
really
Hawaii
bad
is one
about-
of them. Hawaii is one of them, and Wyoming.
I'm really
Good.
bad about doing
Good
And I
luck
have
with-
them all on
W.
POTA.
Good luck
I
with
have them all on
Wyoming.
POTA. No, but I have Wyoming on POTA. So it's just a matter of him uploading.
Was it Whiskey Zero YES?
I can check.
Is that it? Is that who I'm talking about? Hayden, Whiskey Zero YES or VES?
In Wyoming?
The
don't
guy
know. I'd have
that the guy that did that big rove and did like all the states that was like hard to get.
No, I'm sure it
I
was.
don't remember that one.
I know what you're talking about. I don't remember.
Let me look at my ham alerts.
Wyoming, I have Whiskey 9, Sierra November Hotel.
No, not him.
And November Golf 9 Bravo. So I have 2 Wyomings.
When North Dakota, you're probably going to get somebody from another state for North Dakota because
North Dakota.
God,
They-
I remember
they-
why I don't use this.
they have very, very little hams in North Dakota.
Terrible.
Oh, no, and North Dakota doesn't want to show up. Oh, I can do US/ND. Oh, I have a bunch of North Dakotas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Technically 5, because one's a twofer. But, oh, okay. November 0 Radio Delta Foxtrot, November 0 Romeo Bravo Alpha, Kilo Alpha 0 Lima Delta Golf, November 0 Sierra Papa November, and Alpha Delta 2 Delta Fox. And these are all phone. None of them are FT8.
Somebody's on 2 meter simplex. I never hear people on 2 meter simplex here for some reason.
I had a ham come over to the Azores. Did I tell you guys about that?
Ooh.
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 States Ham came over and he did a bunch of activations on my island. And
That's
guess
awesome.
what? I did not go to one of them, which pissed me off. Because I was, it was during festival time here, and I had 0 time because I was working and doing festival stuff. But I met him, and I actually gave him a challenge coin.
Nice.
When you say my island, you remind me of the guy off Braveheart from Ireland, the crazy one that thought Ireland was his island. That's what you reminded me of when you said that.
Yeah, it's like a missed opportunity to work those parks on 2 meters and 70 centimeters, huh?
I worked him. Yeah, true. I worked him once, but he was QRP CW. He brought his KX2. And he
Yeah,
brought a
like,
Wolf Call. And I wanted to see his Wolf River Coil or Wolf something. And I did not see it. Yeah.
Dude, like, I imagined going over to Europe and doing CWs in America can be challenging.
Oh, yeah. It
'Cause
was
you just have to deal with all
CTH.
those different like call signs and whatever.
True. Whiskey, Charlie Tango 8, Stroke, Kilo, Quebec 6, United Papa.
That's a mouthful.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
That
And it
was-
worked.
that
And
that would be
I worked. But he was doing CW, and he did a great job. He went to top of Pico Island, which is the highest mountain in Portugal, and did a soda activation from there, which was so. He was like, "Oh, it's soda," and I'm like, "Don't worry, it's POTA as well." So I give him the reference for all the POTAs he needed, and he did a great job. He did a really great job, and I got to meet him. So yeah, met him at his hotel for a bit.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
So
that's pretty cool.
it was interesting to see someone over, and but he worked the park that I already had, so
I love to be
that
in the
I've
park.
activated as well. Huh?
I love to be in the park and somebody come up to me, another hand, and come up and meet me. I love that.
He was like, some people were looking at me kind of weird, and I'm like, don't worry about it. Just tell them I'm Radio Mador, ham radio, and they'll leave you alone. Because people here, we have no Karens here.
Yeah.
You know, people are very because ham radio operators played a very important role in when there's like natural disasters. So we are respected. I actually had something to show you guys if I can find it. It's probably not here. But our museum did a showing on like emergency communications, and they were talking about during emergency communications during Cold War and stuff like that. And because we had a big earthquake that devastated most of the islands in 1981, and they contacted ham radio groups on the island to see if the hobby was kept going, even though after these disasters and so forth. And my group was one of the ones that was contacted, and I have my picture in. They made a book, and I have my picture in the book with the rest of the guys from my group, and it was pretty good.
Cool.
Really interesting exhibition at the museum, like a whole room full of just, oh my god, so much like World War II radio equipment and like Collins and stuff like that. Very cool, very cool.
Yeah.
Because we have Air Force Base here. The ham radio guy who donated most of the stuff to the museum, he passed away, and most of it was like from the Americans, from the Air Force and stuff. So there was a lot of like Collins military Air Force radios and from like the 60s
nice.
and 50s. So it was really interesting. It was really, really cool. I'll check if I can find the book, if I can get out of this chair. Give me a second. I'll be right back, guys.
All right. Let's see. I can do that. There we go. That works too. Okay. Yeah. That's cool. Yeah. There's a few museums in DC that have like some cool radio equipment in them. Like the International Spy Museum has like a lot of like little like what do you call them? Like listening devices and like little you think QRP kits are small, but you should see some of the transceivers they have where it's like one frequency.
I'm telling you, it's a big listening device. I was over at one of my friends just a little bit ago, and he was watching something on YouTube. They were like magnet fishing off bridges and finding stuff. And the girl happened to say what brand of magnet it was, and I was like, I bet those are expensive because she was saying like 600 pounds per side and stuff. And I was like, what brand did she say? And we said it again. And I was like, I'm going to look that up. And we got to talking about something. And I start looking through Facebook. And there's an ad for that kind of magnet on my Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
Like, come on.
It knew you were going to look it up, so it figured it'd have it pre-positioned there for you.
Yeah.
That's
How much are
convenient.
those things? How much are they?
Oh, they weren't bad. They weren't bad at all. Like it was like a little over $100.
Oh, ain't bad.
Yeah.
No. I mean, I would never find the stuff that they were finding.
I don't know. You'd be surprised what you could find in the water.
No, they were finding like guns and cool stuff.
Just go to Detroit. You find plenty of them, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm sure.
Just go down to Charleston. You probably find a good bunch there too.
Go down a popular river in a kayak. I know the little stretch that we go down in Moorfield probably has a
All
bunch
right, Mike's
of stuff.
back.
Like
Just show us the
Mike's
picture.
back. Everybody quit eating pancakes.
Oh, look at that.
Ooh.
Oh, sorry.
A little booklet there. Oh yeah,
Good stuff.
that's awesome.
Very, 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 very nice.
Oh, look at that one.
Hmm.
Yeah, they have some really cool stuff there.
What museum is it?
Terceira Island Museum. It's the museum for Angra, actually. Yeah, our local museum.
Does it have like? Is it like just general interest, like
Yeah, like stuff from the castle, like
okay,
old like yeah, just cannons like from like 400 years ago and stuff like that.
just like a history of the island kind of thing.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Okay.
And
Huh.
just yeah, and a lot of muskets and stuff like that. And this was the communication station up when the British were here. And I have one from the Air Force communications from the Air Force. And this guy was the ham radio that donated all his stuff from there.
Oh, wow.
So all his radios and stuff, and like he's the one in the he was like the Portuguese communications liaison's officer, and he had like certificate of training from the Air Force for working the radios and stuff like that. And so he was I didn't get to know him, but a lot of people got to know him, and it was pretty cool. Like all his certificates and stuff from doing comms and stuff like that in the 60s and whatnot. So pretty cool. I got a book.
Yeah.
And
That's
here I got a picture of the earthquake in 1981. The ham radios were very important.
cool. Oh wow.
And it destroyed most of the island, and even my house had problems. So yeah, pretty cool. This is the guy's radio station back in the day as a ham radio operator. So pretty cool
They
stuff.
don't make them like that anymore.
No.
Which thank gosh, right?
The heavy clunkers.
Take up
Yeah, it
half
kept
the
you
room with just
warm in
one
the winter.
radio. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, it's pretty warm in my station right now with the amp, with the linear amp and all that, and yeah, it'll keep you toasty in the summer.
Yep.
Yeah, your poor problems of having an amp. I'm so sorry for you.
No, it's not the fact that I have an amp that only gives out 450 watts. It's the fact that I have no AC.
I don't have AC in my shack either. I feel the pain. And I don't have amps, but I do have lights shining in my face. So
yeah. So that's it, guys. So pretty good. Nice to be back with you guys.
Toby.
It's awesome. Hello, Toby. Yeah, so I haven't been playing too much Poto lately, unfortunately. But
every time I see one of your streams pop up, because it shows me, it's like Pat is playing 4K or 40K or Warhammer or something. I'm like, go Pota.
Put that joystick down,
easy.
Pat.
Because most of the time when I'm playing, it's because either the weather's shit or like something's going on and I can't do it.
I'll tell you somebody that does play a lot of podium, and that's Toby. She's getting dangerously close to winning the challenge coin from me for 500 contacts.
Danger close.
Yeah, dangerously close. Who keeps playing with the keyer?
It's probably some log saying,
Oh no,
You
that's
need to
my
work
hand
this.
alerts.
I knew it
Sea
was.
of Thieves or Pota. Yeah.
Oh, I knew
Tough
somebody.
choice, Sean.
I knew it had to be a keyer because none of us can send that fast.
I got two spots, England and K2I.
Listen, I gave me a fit. Like, not getting him to understand Papa. I think I said Everett, which I'm hoping I get I again so I don't have to use that footage on that one. Because I was like, Papa, Peter, Paul. I mean, I was like, come on, dude.
The Pied Piper from Poland.
Yeah. I should have said, Peter Piper picked a peck of pickle.
Pecker.
Like, it was so rough getting him to understand that. Oh, I did get one of them on CW, which made me happy.
That's cool.
And I actually filmed it. And, well, you got Pat, you and Hayden are Patreon, so you may have seen it. And, like, I look really stupid because I'm like, this close to the radio, just like concentrating so hard, trying to hear my call because that's the only thing I can understand. And then I hear my call back, and I'm like, and then he stops, and I give him a signal report, and he gives me a signal report back, and I'm trying to figure out what he's saying, and I can't really figure it out. He stops again, and I went
To you.
TKS 73, and he sent back question mark, and I do know question mark quite well because it's what we study a lot in our in my CW class, and so I sent it back again, and he went question mark again. I'm like, oh my god! Then finally I sent it, and he went on with sending to me, and I was like, yeah. And it was one I already had. I already had an A, but he was on there, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna see if I can get him on CW.
Yeah, I need to hunt them. I kind of like, skipped a few days because I figured like, well, PIOPs are gonna be disgusting, so I'll just wait a couple of days, and then they'll just be calling CQ for hours waiting for someone to call back.
They have a Facebook group, and somebody was talking on there, and they're like, I don't know why more of them don't go by the numbers to make some of these.
Oh yeah, I saw that comment you made.
And I'm like, because by the numbers is lame, and it takes longer to go by the numbers than it does just to work through the pilot. And then somebody commented back, well, it helps the activator get through to the. And I'm like, dude, I go through pileups every day. I don't want to hear that. You'll never hear me go through the numbers. Just listen for your calls and work through them. It's because literally, there was a guy. I was like, finally, it was one that I needed, and I tuned over there to him. And he's like, okay, a few more one calls, and I'm like,
done. Switch next.
I'll come back in an hour.
Yeah, what I did, I left and went and hunted some more, and I come back a little bit later.
And he's still on number 1.
No, he was on 4, so I went away again. I come back
on number 1 again.
I come back again, and he's like, all right, I'm done with 8 calls. How about 9? So I'm like, are you kidding me? I mean, I can't sit there and waste my time for hours for him to go through every number in the world because people can't figure out how to break a pile. It's not rocket science. Pay attention to the person that's calling, see where they're calling from, see their method, and just punch through, man. I did the whole 13 colonies on QRP last year, so I don't want to hear I can't punch through to these guys. The pileups are too bad. Horse crap. Sorry, Mike. You can't punch through my pileup. I'm sorry.
And I'm not QRP.
Yeah. Well, you know what?
It's just people don't give you people and it's not. Hey, I'm not saying you don't give DX a chance. It's just that I can't. I've stopped trying. I'm gonna be honest with you, because it's I don't know if it's conditions. I've tried it more than once, and I don't know if it's conditions or what, but it's pretty bad. They're on you. I've heard your pileups. They're insane, and even when you give DX a break, you just can't hear me. And I'm not saying you're deaf. It's just sometimes conditions are not towards you. Right, and most of the time I miss you. And it's like, and you're doing either 40 when I'm on, and I haven't been on for a while.
When I'm on 20, I hear you fine. I hear you fine on 20.
Yeah. It's just a matter of me being on 20 and you being on 20 and, my flat bottom getting you. But I've worked you a couple of times, and it's just sometimes the alignment is not there.
Right. I know.
But I've worked you, and I got no problem with working you. It's just sometimes
people give me a lot of slack about 22. And here's the thing, it doesn't work good here in West Virginia unless I go on top of the mountain. If I go on top of the mountain, it works fine. Because when I do it in the valley, let me refresh that. When I do it in the valley, when I say it don't work good, the only people I get is DX down in the valley. I can get out in the valley, but I only get DX, and that's not enough for me to do I don't have enough DX hunting me to do a poto activation.
Yeah, I hear you.
So, when I go on top, a lot more people, out west and stuff get me, but I don't always go on top. So that's why, I've got
It's just,
I've got a solid 200 and some hunters that hunt me regularly on 40. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
I honestly, you're right. You're absolutely right. I mean, you have to cater to your audience.
I mean,
Nothing wrong with that.
That's the people. That's the people that when my stalker come on, are there. And they have as much fun with him as I do. It was quite funny the other day. I got done with my activation, and I was like, "Hey, retard! On my next activation, play Skid Row. And by the way, I need a lawn boy if you need a job." And then I left. And he didn't play Skid Row on the next activation. I was so upset. It's funny because I've got a lot of hunters that'll come on when he's on there, and they'll fire me up and get it started. They'll be like, "I love your dance parties, man. They're so awesome." I'm like, "Yeah, I just wish he would move out of his mom's basement. That way, I could get him to be more active on my activations."
All right. Well, I think we should cut it off here because Charlie is on Red Summit RF. How
Sounds
to make
good.
portable radio work for you?
Good to see you, Kaveen.
Well,
That's a good segue.
I'm sure it will, but it's only going to be a hiking/adventure radio kind of for me. And until I decide whether I'm going to make the rails or buy the rails, I'm going to unbox it and do a video and little something like that. But it probably won't get used till next weekend or so.
You can actually 3D print the rails for it.
Yeah, I know. I
actually have I have the file for it, James. I'll send you a couple.
I just not 100% sure if I want 3D or if I just want to buy them.
Yeah, I made some. I made 3D for my 891, and they work perfect.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing, because some of the adventurous stuff I'm going to do with
There you go.
they better be able to hold up good.
They will.
Just
They
don't put
will.
them in the sun.
And you know what? The beautiful thing is, if they break, it's
You can
like
make new ones.
10 cents, and you can make a new one. Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't want them to break and the radio break as well.
No, you'd be
no.
fine.
I'll send you the file on the ones that I just showed you there and let you play around with them.
Like, unless you're getting hit by a car, you'd be fine.
Well, I mean, I might be getting hit going like 40 miles an hour down a mountain. I got some adventurous stuff planned, buddy.
I
don't know that any rails would really help you with that. Yeah.
Exactly.
I can't print in metal yet.
Well, there are materials that actually have metal filaments, but
carbon fiber.
no, there's some metal filament ones. But yeah, those are super expensive. Don't even look at it.
You guys have fun. You know where I'll be in 15 minutes.
Yep.
20 meter?
No.
You're not coming on Jason's stream?
It's too late. It's too late for 20 meters.
You're not gonna pop on Jason's stream?
Happy
hours tonight.
I know.
Yeah,
I probably will, but I'll just probably be late.
Okay.
I gotta get.
Is that at 8?
Yeah. 8 our time.
Look, I'll be activating by 7:15. I might can be done by 7:45, and if so, I'll be back home on here before then.
Okay.
There you go.
It just depends
All
on
right,
depends on how the bands work.
All
Later,
right.
guys.
Nice
All
to
right,
see
we'll
you guys
see y'all.
again.
Yep.
Take care, Mike.
Later, pancake.
All right.
It better not stick.
Ooh, wrong button. Let me press the right button.